Ah, well, hello there. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. In this video, you might notice that, well, there's not a particular character that's being played, it seems. This house is a lot different than the houses you see in my other videos. It's furnished, it's bigger. It looks like the game has been played quite a bit, and that's because it has, because this is my world of Stardew Valley, or my farm rather. Welcome to Jurassic Farm. I am the farmer Nick on it, and this is my world of Stardew Valley that I've been playing on since I started playing this game in like years and years ago. I can't remember when the game was released now, but yeah, I thought I would take the time to show you through my single player file of Stardew Valley as myself, Nick, the editor of the videos that you've hopefully been watching on my channel. Yeah, well, first of all, I guess I'll just show you around my house. Decorating could be kind of daunting, especially when you get the catalog and whatnot, and there's a lot to choose from. But I've kind of gone for like a simpler bedroom kind of idea here. As you can see, some decor kind of is harder for me to use since all these museum statues are kind of just piled up against the wall here. And then we'll come out into like kind of the TV area, you know, nothing like upgrading to a plasma. My fridge is filled with foods that I have too many, you know, just so much to fit in. Here's my son Leroy. Hi, Leroy. He's running around. Up here we have kind of like a nautical themed room, and then obviously the children's room with my daughter Julie. Oppa. And then my wife Haley. I was snoring last night apparently. Whoops. Yeah, so I figure I'd take you on a little tour of Jurassic Farm and kind of show you what I got going on here, what I do on the single player file. As you can see, my inventory is quite full of eggs. Maybe I'll do a bit of chores too while I'm at it, since I clearly have so many to get rid of. Let's see. Kind of just dump all this excess in here. Yeah, why don't we go say hi to some of our animals, kind of introduce you to all of them. It might be kind of hard considering there's so many of them cramped in this space, but we'll look at a few. Who do we have here? We have Cucko, classic Zelda chicken. We have Roger. We have Mumbo. Boom Boom over here. Who are you? Oh, that's Cucko. God. Chicken Little, of course. We have Nah. What about our duckies? What are our duckies? We have Howard the Duck. Little reference for you. Guttany. Wobbles over here. And who's this fellow? Wumbo. Hi, Wumbo. Oh my goodness. I just realized I need to fix all these fences. I don't have the big clock that kind of stops fences and things from deteriorating. I don't have the funds for that kind of thing. This barn down here doesn't really have anything in it. I've been in the process of kind of trying to move all my animals so they have a bit more space, but I've never really gotten around to it. Speaking of those animals, why don't we go say hi? Oh, we can kind of see a bit of them. Hello. We have Fizime, whose parent is Reggie. Reggie Fizime, the former president of Nintendo. That's a little joke there. Oh, a truffle for me? Oh, fellas, how generous. While we're saying hi to all the animals, the reason why I want to make this video is to kind of talk a bit about the thought process behind the videos I make. And why they're the way they are, kind of just like my experiences with Stardew Valley and how I've come to enjoy the game over the years. Like I said, this is my first file that I've made on Stardew Valley. This is the one I started with all those years ago. And I played it periodically. There's been a lot of updates that have come out, and I haven't really caught up with them, so to speak. I have a lot of things that I've just slowly been working through. As you'll see down here. Oh, we got honey to grab. I've kind of just sort of dabbled in fish ponds and what it means. Oops, I didn't mean to grab that. Like how to care for the fish, what kind of items you get, the quests for them, things like that. You know, just the bare bones of some of the updates, like the island update. I haven't really touched too much bases with. I've only started to kind of slowly get back into it, but mainly because I have another file on Stardew Valley that I play with my partner, and it's a lot nicer to kind of have that slow progression. And kind of like work through the updates, as it were. Let's just toss this in here. Make some caviar. But yeah, with my videos, I like the idea of Stardew Valley being a game about storytelling. Whether that be through the various characters you find in the game and their personal goals and your interactions with them. And obviously the town's storytelling, which is through the community center and restoring Pelican Town and sending JojaMark out of town, you know, just so that it could be a smaller community and not be enveloped by corporation and whatnot. And I enjoy that a lot. I also think that there's a lot of character that can be added in customization or through the player themselves. And obviously, you know, the farm is a bit example of that. Let's pick this starved fruit right here. Yummy, yummy. You know, right from the design of what your character looks like, but also through how you design your farm. A lot of people, I know, like the farming qualities, and I do too, hence the large open space here I have for all my crops. But I know some people like, you know, have a fishing farm, or maybe they're all about the artisan goods. You know, personally, I enjoy the farming a lot. The artisan goods, though, I like to dabble in as well. But that's the kind of idea that I like to go for with my videos, is you kind of are dipping your toes into the different types of archetypes of players who play Stardew Valley. So, you know, whether or not you're a fisherman like Obadiah, or you're someone who optimizes how your farm runs to make the most money like RC the Robot, you know? Not to say that players always act like this, or act how I portrayed in the video, but these are more so like characters or caricatures, so to speak. Let's pick up the rest of these coffee beans, even though it's gonna fill us up quite a bit. I think we had some space in those kegs to make some coffee. I think my first kind of knowing of Stardew Valley and seeing other people play it was watching Day 9 play, Sean Plott, who used to do a bunch of StarCraft videos, but he'd also play Stardew Valley, I think, occasionally on his days off. And I think Ray Navarez Jr. or Brown Man, I think he is a variety Twitch streamer. He just does a bunch of stuff. I remember watching him quite a bit. And that kind of like getting me into, you know, realizing what Stardew Valley was. Obviously, like, I think I had Harvest Moon, a copy of Harvest Moon for the PlayStation 2 when I was younger. And I actually never played it. I watched my brother play it, but I never touched the game at all. And I really like the idea of it, but I don't know. I guess I never did physically play the game. So to me, it's interesting to see me, you know, get into a game like Stardew Valley and then, oops, enjoy it as much as I have. Okay, relax, game. Because it is probably one of my higher up played games on Steam now. Obviously, like, I have games like Terraria, which was another game that I played a lot when I was younger, where I have probably 600 hours in. But Stardew Valley is probably up there, one of the top 3 at least. And it is definitely probably one of my favorite games of all time. Funny how that works, where you think, you know, you have all these AAA games that, you know, cost so much money, and yet sometimes it's the smaller indie games that really capture you and really draw you in, like Stardew Valley. But yeah, I find that whenever I come and play this world on Jurassic Farm, I find that maybe I don't stay as long as I might have when I started playing the game. Where I would be addicted to the game and I'd play days at a time. I find on single player now that I kind of come back and I play a few days. I might get some things done, but not a lot of big changes, you know? More so just chores around the farm and whatnot. And I think that's because maybe I've kind of lived my life, so to speak, as Nick on Jurassic Farm with Garfield, Chris, and Haley, you know? I've kind of done all I wanted to do, sort of, in this aspect of the game. But less, maybe like, I don't know, like I just find that maybe I've experienced what I want to experience on this file. And I don't really need to do everything in all the updates. Obviously, I do them, like I said earlier, I'm playing with my partner on a file, and we're having a lot of fun with that, and we're going to the island there. But I find that maybe this is sort of more so a snapshot of my time playing Stardew Valley from the past. And that I don't really want to change it into something else. Like I could, you know, I could fix the fences. Maybe I will do that at some point because that is starting to bug me a bit. You know, I could move all my animals into this barn here. I could rip up all the paths and put down some nicer ones. You know, maybe add some more grass over here. Put some fences up, or maybe move the greenhouse, because I think you could do that now. And maybe light up the area, make a nicer shrine to Grandpa. But I find that, you know, maybe I don't have to. Maybe I can keep this as the farm that it is. Why are you in here? Hold on a second. You're supposed to go inside, buddy. Why is he sleeping out here? Did he get stuck? I'm sorry. I got sorry. I've never seen that before. So I got distracted a bit. But as I was saying, like kind of, I like to keep this as it is, as a memory of like my first farm. You know, I can come back and see like, yes, I remember this. I remember this was what it was like when I first started playing, and when I enjoyed the game for the first time. And now when I continue to enjoy the game on other files, I can recognize, you know, I know so much now. And I can take that knowledge into other files and adjust how I want my farm to look there. But I think Jurassic Farm is kind of going to look like this for a while at least. Who knows? Maybe I'll come and I'll change it up. Ooh, I need to grab this iridium because I don't think I grabbed it yesterday. Hi, Haley. Well, my day was great. I got to talk to the lovely viewers about my farm. I got to tell them about my videos and kind of share my experience with playing Stardew Valley. Unfortunately, Haley, I am going to have to go to bed now, but I'm sure we can hang out tomorrow. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much for taking this little look into my personal Stardew Valley file. I hope I kind of explained myself okay and kind of made you understand why I'm kind of making the videos I make, or just maybe just seeing how I like to play the game, or what a personal file of mine looks like, considering my videos don't really go past the first few days. But who knows, maybe in the future I'll make extended versions or sequels to the ones I've made in the past, and we'll get more of a glimpse into the lives of these characters that I've kind of decided to show you, the viewer. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy my videos, and talk to you guys then. Good night.